Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu. Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa hadaytana wa farrajta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil iman ولك الحمد بالإسلام ولك الحمد بالقرآن أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طيبا اللهم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا إله إلا الله آمين يا رب العالمين اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد اللهم اجعل عملنا كله صالحا واجعله لوجهك خالصا ولا تجعل لأحد فيه شيئا آمين يا رب العالمين. We are on Salasi Mazid Fihi. We last two classes we were talking about Jazar and Wazan, and basically that was the intro of Sarf. And hopefully we are going to start Salasi Mazid Fihi Bab Family 2 today, because why we are starting Salasi Mazid Fihi, because they have set pattern. So family 1 does not have set pattern, so that's why we're gonna start with Slasi Mazid Fihi, and when we are done with them, inshallah, then we are going back to our family 1. So as I said, that last 2 classes we were talking about Wazan and Jazar, right? So let's do a little practice. What are they? So if I ask you what is the Jazar of the word Hafizun, what should be your answer? And Jazar mean root letters, right? And Wazan mean pattern, what pattern it is following. So what is the Jazar for Hafizun?
Ha, fa, zo, zo.
Ha, fa, and
Zo.
zo. Very good. And what is the Wazan of it?
Fa'ilun.
Fa'ilun.
Fa'ala.
Fa'ilun.
Fa'al. Okay, and one person at a time. You know what? I have a list over here. Why not I go in order? Or Mehreen?
Ji, Ustad.
Okay, I forgot. I need to make you co-host. Okay, so you are co-host now. Please take care of it. So just we can ask in order. So everyone should be participating. And I see Ahmed. Are you brother Ahmed? If you are, you can participate. We don't mind if you want to.
Assalamu alaikum, Ustaza. I'm new here.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, I would like you guys to come with your own name. If you really want that we can build a connection, teacher and student should have a
Yeah, this
connection,
is not my
right?
mobile, so I have just logged in.
Okay, perfect. No worries. But next time I would really want that everyone, because I see some people iPhone, right? So it's better that you come with your own name. That would be wonderful. Okay, so now who is gonna be participating for. So we were asking about wazan. What is the wazan of hafidun?
Can I go, Ustaza?
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Oops.
So the jazr will be ha, fa, and zo,
Mm-hmm.
and the wazn will be fa'ilun.
Very good. So ha, fa, and dha, right? And then what is extra over here?
Alif.
The alif, right? And I'm gonna add this alif over here, right?
Yeah.
And okay, let's what is our basically the template? Our template is fa.
Fa, ain, and lam.
Yeah, exactly. When I ask you what is the wazan, we need to go back to fa, ain, and lam, right? And when I'm asking what is the wazan of it, then you're gonna put, okay, what is extra over here? Alif. So you're gonna put alif over here, and you are going to give fa, fatha, right? And our ain kalma is taking kasra, and then we have tanween over here. So you're gonna say it is on the pattern of fa'ilun.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay, so this is how, because someone was saying fa'ala, right? So how it is fa'ala? It is not fa'ala, it is fa'ilun. So this is how, if because this is new for us, right? So this is how we are going to apply it. Very good. Barakallahu fiki, Sister Mehreen. Now next one. We need to be very quick.
Sister
So-
Aisha, you can go.
Slama.
Mm-hmm. So what is
Sin,
the
lam,
jazr?
mim.
Sin, lam,
Sin,
mim.
lam.
Hmm.
And wazan is af,
So
afla, aflam, afla'a.
so fa, ain, and lam, right? You're gonna
Yes.
write them down. Or if you guys have any notebook or anything, you guys can do it with me, okay? So
Yes,
we
we
have
have
fa,
paper.
yeah. So we have fa, ain, lam, and now what do you see extra over here other than root letters?
Alif, Alif Hamza.
Okay, and this is hamzatul qata. And
Qata,
this
yes.
hamzatul qata, we learn about two kind of hamzas, right? Hamzatul wasl and qata. What is the difference, anyone?
Hamzatul wasal is dropped and qata is buried.
Exactly.
Joining
So
words.
hamzatul wasl, if something come before this hamza, then it will lose its voice. We won't be able to pronounce it. But hamzatul qata, doesn't matter what comes before it, we are always going to pronounce it. For example, if I say wa over here, right? So it would be wa aslama, right?
Yes.
But if it is something else like some other hamza, hamzatul wasl, then we won't be able to pronounce it, okay? But this hamza is strong. So now we have this, we need to have this hamza over here. Now I need to take care of the harakas.
Yes.
Right? So
it will be af'ala.
Yes. Fa has sukoon, ain has fatha, and lam has fatha, right? So now I'm gonna pronounce, and this is my wazan. I'm gonna say what is the wazan of aslama. Your answer should be af'ala. Okay, and we should know af'ala is going to be family 4. Inshallah, today we are only going to talk about family 2, but we already like our Nahu, we were doing that few families. We are very familiar with them. So that's why I'm telling you guys that this is family 4, Aslama family.
On 4 letters and wazan of fa'ala. It is family, right?
Af'ala.
Af'ala, sorry. Af'ala.
Af'ala. Okay, now next one. Tabdeelan. That's gonna be the hard one, but inshallah we can try.
May I?
Can I try?
Yeah, go ahead. So what are the jazr?
It is ba, dal, lam.
Very good. Ba, dal, and lam. Okay. Now what is extra?
Ta, ya.
Okay, and I need to put my fa, ain, lam. Right? So fa, ain, lam.
Yes.
Okay, and I need to put my fa, ain, lam. Right? So fa, ain, lam. Okay, and I need to put my fa, ain, lam. Right? So fa, ain, lam. Okay, and I need to put my fa, ain, lam. Right? So fa, ain, lam. Okay, and I need to put my ain, and lam as well. Okay. Now, what is extra?
Ta.
Ta. Okay, so I'm gonna put my ta here because it is in the beginning. You need to watch where is the extra letter. Okay. We know ta is extra, but I cannot put ta over here,
Yes.
right? So it should go at the right place. So I'm gonna put my ta, then
After ain kalma, there is ya extra.
exactly. So after ain kalima, I need to add, oops, ya over here. Okay. So my ya here, and that's it. Now I need to take care of what?
The haraka.
Harakas. Very good. So ta has fatha.
Fa
Who
has
was
Fa has sukoon.
Schoon?
And dal has kasra.
No, ain.
Sorry, ain has kasra.
Yes.
And ya has sukoon.
And
And
then
lam kalima.
we have tanween. So that's why this alif is coming. Now, how are we gonna read that?
Taf'ilun.
Taf'ilan. And inshallah, that is the bab we are going to talk about today. This is
Yes,
basically
it's the
family.
allama.
Yes,
family.
this is Allama family, and that is the family we are going to talk about. So, tabdilan is on the pattern of taf'ilan.
Taf'ilun.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, now next one. Takhawufan. So, root jazar is
Sister Rakshan, you can go ahead. She was saying it earlier.
Can I
So-
try?
jazar,
Kha.
yeah.
Okay, so it would be the jazar will be kha, waw, and fa.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna put my fa,
Fa,
ain on top
ain,
of it. I
and
need to put these kalmas. Okay, now what
the
is extra here?
ta is extra,
Okay, so I'm gonna
and
put
there
ta
is
at the beginning.
and
Yeah.
there is tanwin, and I mean
What
waw.
should? Yeah. So ain kalima,
Ain kalima has a shadda.
shadda, and then it has ma as well. Okay.
Yeah, so I will be
And
bab,
then la kalima has tanween. Okay. So
and fa has seven. So I will be the ta has fatha.
ta has fatha.
Yeah, so I will be bab tafa'ilun. Tafa'ilun.
No. What
Tafawi,
has
tafa'ulan.
yes. Right. So tafa'ulan.
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 And that's what is that ism or fail?
This is a ism.
Very good. How do you know?
The ending is a tanwin.
Exactly. So it is tanween, it is taking tanween, so that means that is ism. And this ism basically it could be a masdar,
Masdar, yeah.
right? So that is even the same with tabdilan. Tabdilan is telling us that this is an ism and this is basically a masdar. In family 2 to 10, there are we learned that in our Sarf tasweer there some are going to be ism and some are going to be afal, right?
Yeah.
And some of the ism are masdar is ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, ism zarf, right?
Yeah.
But what do we know about ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, and masdar and sorry ism zarf? In family 2 to 10, they are always going to start with mu. Okay, so that's why I'm for sure is saying that okay, takhawuf one is master because I do not see mu over there. In see over here in mahfuz, I have meme over here, right? So I need to think about it before saying that this is a master. Okay, so that is another clue that we see that this is an ism, but what kind of ism it could be? It look like it is going to be a masdar because I do not see mu over there because ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, and ism zarf from family 2 to 10, they always going to have mu in the beginning. Everyone is clear on this clue?
Sorry, Alhamdulillah. Sorry.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so that was our tafa'ulan. And now, next one, talattufan. Isam or fail? Isam or fail?
Ism.
Isam, tanmeen, right? And it is not starting with mu.
So that is mustard.
Yeah, so that is most likely it is going to be a masdar. Okay, so talattufan. Now, what are the jazar?
Lam, Ta, and Fa.
Very good. And what I'm gonna put on lam, ta, and fa?
Fa, Ain,
And
Lam.
lam. Okay.
Ta is
Now,
extra.
now what is extra?
Ta is extra.
Okay, then.
After Fa, the Alif is extra.
Oh, yeah, okay, that is extra, but that is just for the writing. It doesn't have any grammar
Yes.
rule or
Okay,
anything. But
that Ta has a tashdid, so it's coming
exactly.
twice.
So ain kalima. I do not wanna hear ta. Rather,
Okay, Ain
our
kalima.
yes. So you're gonna say ain kalima has shadda, and this shadda has dhamma, right?
Yes.
And what about fa kalima? What does fa
It has
kalima have?
a fatah.
And what does ta
Ta,
has?
fatah again.
Again. So how we gonna pronounce that?
This would be tafa'ulan, and it will fall into the wazn of yatafa'alu. Tafa'ulan, sorry. It would
Yeah,
be tafa'ulan.
that is basically a masdar.
Yes, so it
Okay,
is
that
be
is a masdar, and the bab, inshallah, we are going to talk about it today. I'm not interested in the bab. We are just looking
okay.
at the wazan. Okay, perfect.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so now, because we didn't learn this bab yet, okay, so that's why we don't have to go to that bab. So now next one is nafaqa.
Can I?
Okay, first of all, isam or fail?
Fail.
Fail.
Fail. How do we know?
There is no tanween at the end.
Very good. No tanween at the end. Very good. Okay, and now if we are saying fail, does it look like mudaria or madi?
Madi.
Madi.
Why not mudaria?
The last root letter has
Last
fatha
letter
on
has
it.
Dhamma.
Very good. Very good. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Barakallahu feekum. Okay, so now nafaqa. What is the jazar?
Noon fa.
Razina. Okay. Sister
Naseem.
Razina, you can go ahead, Sister Razina.
Noon, fa, and qaf are the jazar. And what I need to write on top of these jazar?
Fa'ala.
Fa kalima, ain kalima, and lam kalima. Okay, so my noon is basically my fa kalima, ain is my fa kalima, and lam is my qaf kalima is my lam kalima. Right? So this is how you should understand. Now, what is extra?
Alif.
So I need to put my alif over here, right? And now give them harikas.
So the fa will have a fatha,
Hmm.
and
Ain
ain will
kalima.
have fatha, and
Hmm.
qaf and lam will have a fatha as well.
And how are we gonna pronounce now?
Fa'ala.
Fa'ala. Very good. Fa'ala. Okay, and that is also a separate family, inshallah, that we are going to learn about as well. Okay, so this is fa'ala pattern. Now, katibun.
Can I?
Root letters, yes. Okay, isam or fail?
ये इसम.
Isam. Why isam?
इसमें तनवीन है.
Tanween, very good. Okay, now.
इसका जज़र काफ ता बा
Very good.
और ये फाइल के वजन पर है और इट इज इसमें फाइल.
Very good. Fa, ain, and lam. And then we have extra
Fa'ilun.
over here. And then ain kalima has kasra, right?
Yes. Yes.
And then it is katibun. Do we know that word katibun? Basically, this is ism file.
Ism file.
And I said about ism file, ism maf'ul, ism zarf, that it is going to have mu in the beginning. Why it does not have mu in the beginning?
That's the family one.
Perfect. Okay. Because in family one, ism file would be on the pattern of fa'ilun, easy. Right? We want to create ism file from family one. We need to just put on the pattern of fa'ilun and done. And same is for ism maf'ul. We for katibun, can we turn into ism maf'ul?
Katabun.
No. So ism
Maktubun.
maf'ul mean you need to bring on the
Oh,
pattern
no.
of maf'ul.
Yes, maf'ulun.
Maktubun.
Maktubun.
Maktub.
Very good.
Maf'ulun.
Maktubun. Okay. So this is how it works. So when you will see maktub, you know, okay, this is basically done too. Something that is written, some article, book, right?
Yeah.
Or any text message, that would be maktub. You just know the word kataba, and then you come across with the word katibun. You do not need to open the dictionary. What does katibun mean? If you just know, okay, this is kaf, ta, ba are the root letter, and then it is on the pattern of fa'ilun, right? So that means this is the one who does that writing,
Yeah.
right? Subhanallah. So just we need to make sure that we understand the concept of this surf, and subhanallah, you don't need to open the dictionary over and over again. You need to just look at the root letters and you would be able to find the meaning, subhanallah. So that is katibun. Then takbiran. Okay, that's gonna be our last one, and
I can
inshallah,
try.
if at the end of the class we have time, then we can come back over here.
I can try.
Yeah, go ahead.
Takbiran.
Isam or
Takbiran.
fail? Isam or fail?
और ये जो है इस्म है, ये मजदर है.
जज़र?
इसका जज़र जो है काफ, बे और रा. काफ, बा, रा.
Kaf, ba, and ra. Okay, and fa. Ain, my kaf is fa kalima, ba is my ain kalima, and ra is my lam kalima. What is extra?
Ta and ya after the
And
ain kalima.
after, yeah, very good. And now
Okay.
I need to give harika. Same harika, okay? We cannot give our own harikas. If you like dhamma, so do not give dhammas to everything. We need to be focused, okay, what harika is on that word already. Okay, so we are not choosing our own harikas. So ta has fatha, and then our fa kalima has koon, and then my ain kalima has kasra, and then obviously it is gonna take us koon, taf'i, and then lan. So that is taf'ilan.
तफीलन.
That is the bab, inshallah, we are going to talk about.
उसका वजन है फ़अला. इसका जो वजन है
Takbiran ka? Yeah,
Tafa'ilan.
we just did that.
अल्लाह अल्लाह तकबीरन. वजन की बात कर रहे हैं ना. वजन is
Yeah,
like
so
what
wazan
is the
is,
pattern?
yeah, the pattern is wazan, right?
Right.
So the wazan is, if I ask you what is the wazan of takbiran, your answer should be taf'ilan.
Taf'ilan is masdar, isn't it? Yeah, I was little.
Yeah, yes, it is a masdar. Takbiran is also a masdar.
But it is a wazan also. Wazan will masdar will be the wazan also. It is the name of the bab.
Okay. Yes, that is the name of the bab. I'm asking the wazan of this word.
Fa Allah. Allama family, है ना?
Yes. So if I ask you, okay, what is this bab? Then your answer should be kabbara.
Tafara.
So you're gonna say this is kabbara family, or family 2 family.
Family 2. Yeah, exactly.
Kabbara. And from Kabbara, we have Masdar Takbiran. But right now, we are learning how to grab, how to drive the wazn of any word. For example, in Katibun, we saw, okay, what is the wazn of Katibun? Fa'ilun.
Fa'ilun. Yeah.
Okay. So in the same way, what is the wazn of Takbiran? Taf'ilan.
Takbiran. I see. Yeah, yeah.
So
But
everything, every root letter, you need to go take them back to Fa, Ain, and Lam kalima.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, and this is how we find the wazn or pattern. Make sense?
Right. Actually, in the dictionary, I mean those verb dictionary, when they say wazan, like this, they are saying fa'alan, like allama, fa'ala, that is the wazan, and bab is babe tafilun.
No. Okay, they must be saying fa'ala.
Yeah, exactly.
With shadda.
Right. Fa'ala.
Yeah,
That's what
yes. So if I ask you if there is a word kabbara.
Right.
Okay, and I ask you, okay, give me the wazn of this word kabbara. Your answer should be fa'ala.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I was not pronouncing correctly. Fa'ala. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And this is how we are doing from that takbiran is taf'ilan.
Tafilan. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, now make sense?
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, so that is going to be a great practice. I'm gonna ask you guys that rest of the two lines, this from Maskoob and all that stuff, what is left behind, you guys need to do practice at home. Okay?
Inshallah.
Okay, inshallah.
In your study sessions, and even before the study session, do not rely for the study session for this work. That should be your own work. Okay, the more you will write, the more you will understand, inshallah. Okay, so because we don't have enough time, so that's why I'm just rushing, because last two classes we were just doing the intro, and this is still we are there. So I'm gonna at least start our Mazid Fihi families today. So okay, Mazid Fihi families, the very first family 2 we are going to do inshallah today, which is going to be Allama. And you guys can see a few words over here. Farraqa, yufarriqu, tafriqan, right? Farraqa, the Urdu speaker know, farak karna, right? So tafriq, so to differentiate, to separate something. And you see, that is Bab is going to have a set pattern. And what is the pattern? That on the middle root letter, the Ain kalima will always going to have a shadda. And the rest are just fathas. And when we are, when I give you any marker or any family, you should know that I am talking about Hua version, right? And that is our Madi version. So always my reference is always Hua and Madi version. That the middle root letter is going to have a kasra and everything has a fatha on it. That this is how our Hua Madi version gonna look like. And Mudariya would be yufarriqu. So I told you guys already, farraqa, how many letters in Madi version? Fa,
4.
Ra, and Qaf. How many letters?
4.
4. If our Madi Hua version, I'm repeating over and over, Madi and Hua version has only 4 letters, then what gonna happen? Our Mudariya is always going to start with U sound.
Yeah.
Okay, so Farraqa will always be Yufarriqu. You know, in family 1, we do not know if it is Madi. Like when we know Madi, from, for example, Naswara will become Yansuru, right? So middle root letter, we do not know that, okay, what sound it is, what haraka it will take, because the Fataha, right? Fataha will become Yaftahu, not Yaftuhu.
Yeah.
And that is how we learn. We need to go to dictionary. But Alhamdulillah, from family 2 to 10, we do not have this problem. That what Bab it belongs to. They are themselves a Bab, right? So that's why they have set pattern. Farraqa will always be yufarriqu. So the middle root letter is always going to have a kasra, and it is always going to start with the dhamma. That's it. And the rest are, the first root letter is basically having a fatha. Farraqa yufarriqu. And then tafriqan, which is, what is the wazn we just did?
تفعيلا.
Tafa'ilan. Okay. And sometimes, not sometimes, but mostly, what happened? This Bab is remembered from family 2 to 10. They are marked by their mastar. For example, family 2, they're not going to say family 2, farraka yufarriqu, rather they're going to say bab tafriqan or bab taf'ilan, rather they are going to use. Because our template is always fa'ala. And for this family, you guys need to remember fa'ala, and the mastar is taf'ilan, so they remember this bab taf'ilan. Okay, so this is how it works in grammar books. So farraka yufarriqu tafriqan, and sabbaha yusabbihu tasbihan. Subhanallah, we do tasbih day and night, and today we know where it is coming from. Subhanallah, right? Okay, nazzala yunazzilu tanzilan, bashara yubashiru tabshiran, right? So this is bab tafailan basically, and the rest I'm not gonna go, otherwise we're gonna take our class time. So as we move on, inshallah we would be able. So family 2 is allama, family 3 is jahada, then aslama, ta'allama, ta'awana, inqalaba, right? So you see that many different extra letters in all these families: iqtaraba, iswadda, and istaghfara. And inshallah we will see all these families as we go. Now about Thalathi Mazid Fihi, and this is basically Sarf Saghir and Sarf Kabir. The difference we already discussed in our previous sessions, right? So what is Sarf Saghir? When we do just small Sarf, and in Sarf Saghir we gonna have Fail Madi, Fail Mudariya, then Masdar. Okay, and as I said, that family is going to be recognized by the mastar. And then ism file, majhul, madi majhul, mudariya majhul, and then again mastar, and then ism maf'ul, and then we have amar, nahi, and zarf. So how many isms do we have? 1, 2, 3, and zarf 4.
Yeah.
Right? So 4 ism, and the rest are all afal. Right? And in fail family 2 to 10, all these just if we leave that mastar alone, the rest all these ism file is gonna start with mu, ism maf'ul is going to start with mu, and Zarf is going to start with Mu. Subhanallah. So life is easy, right? So just Masdar gonna be little different, and Masdar have a set pattern. We don't have to worry about, oh, I need to check the dictionary. What is the Masdar? That is the case in family 1. In family 1, Masdar is not a set pattern, right? So that's why we always need to consult the dictionary for that. Okay, now what is that say? So we have 6 afal, 4 asma, and now recall that every fail can conjugate 14 different ways, right? Madi, how many sigas?
14.
14. Mudaria, how many sigas?
14.
14.
14. Masdar, how many sigas can we have?
Muslim chart.
The whole Muslim chart?
Partial.
Partial.
How many sigas we have in Muslim chart? 12. 12, right? 12 or 18?
18.
18, yeah. So 18 ways, but for Masdar, since Masdar is not human, right? Masdar is an idea. So that's why we are going to do it partially, and that is, I think, only 9.
9.
Right? We cannot do the ladies part. Right? So that is basically 9 over here. And then Mudaria Majhul 14. Madi Majhul, Mudaria Majhul. And then Ism File. Yes, Ism File would be the fully. So that means 18 sigas, subhanallah, because Ism File can gonna be human being.
Yeah.
Ism Maful 18. Zarf
Zarf is 6. Zarf is 9.
9. Right? So see, by knowing just one root letter, how many words you can know. So that's why Sarf is very important. We need to work hard for it. And inshallah, it will open the doors of vocabulary and doors of knowledge of this book, inshallah. So now we are on Bab Taf'il. And Bab Taf'il, the first family we will learn is known as family 2. Okay, so we can call it Bab Taf'il, we can call it Allama family, we can call it family 2. Okay, so whatever make life easy, but you should remember that mostly in our grammar books, you're gonna find the Bab by their Masdar. Okay, so at least you should know that, okay, Allama family can be called as Bab Tafa'ilan. Okay, so Bab Tafa'ilan. Okay, what do you notice over here? When I say Allama, there is Ain, Lam, and Mim is my jazar. Okay, so that means my Ain is my Fa kalima, Lam kalima is my Ain kalima, and Mim is my Lam kalima, right? But there is something extra because this is Mazid Fihi. In Mazid Fihi families, you are going to find it 1 member, 2 member, or 3 members extra. Okay, so because that's why we are calling them Mazid Fihi. So now what is extra over here?
Extra lam.
Extra lam. So that's why basically there are 2 lams, and we are going to give this lam ashadda, right? So if I ask you what is the wazan of allama, your answer should be
Fa'ala.
fa'ala. Okay, so your answer should be fa'ala. And that is bab taf'ilan because it is the masdar is on that set pattern. So you are always going to find shadda on the middle root letter. This is how we are going to recognize this bab. easy and simple. Subhanallah, even its Amar is very easy and simple. Okay, so this family is very easy to recognize and easy to remember, alhamdulillah. Now, Allama, when we are going to turn that into Mudariya, okay, what does Allama mean, first of all? Taught.
To teach.
He taught.
He
He
taught.
taught. He taught. Yeah.
He taught. Because this is Madi, right? He taught.
Mm.
Okay, now where is the file of Allama?
Huwa.
Huwa, but can
It's hidden.
are we able to see the Huwa?
No,
There?
No,
it's
hidden.
inside.
No.
Inside
It's
file.
inside.
Very good. It's inside. Because if you guys remember that we have Madi will go like that. Allama. This is our Huwa version. What would be the Huma version?
Allama.
Allama with alif,
Allama.
right? What would be the Hum version?
Allamu. Allamu.
Allamu.
Allama. Allamu.
Allah.
Mm.
Okay. Now, if I ask you in Allama,
Mm.
where is my file? What should be your answer?
Alif.
Huwa.
Huma.
This
Huwa.
Alif.
Alif.
Huma. Yeah. Alif.
this alif is basically the file.
Okay.
Mm.
Alif.
Yes.
Okay? And it is, I can see that, my eyes can see that this is alif and this is the file basically. But in Allama, I do not see anything. So that's why we use the term that the mir is
Mustatir.
mustatir. Okay, the mir is mustatir. So basically, I'm gonna just adding in your plate because you guys are, mashallah, old enough now. Okay, you guys are growing. I'm very proud of you guys. So now I'm gonna give you more terms to remember. So fe'lun madin, fe'lun madin, failuhu huwa, mustatir. Okay, we know this is huwa, right? But this is mustatir because we are not able to see it with our eyes. And this mustatir business we are going to use for two sigas. Huwa and
Here.
even though in here, what would be the here version?
Allamat.
Allamat.
Allamat,
Allamat.
right? Allamat. Even though we can see this ta that this is referring to here, but still this is not the file of it. Okay, so file is basically hidden and we are going to use that mustatir with them. Filuhu mustatir, I don't know if we need to mention huwa over here. Fi'lun madin, filuhu mustatir. Okay. And fi'lun madin. Okay, one more thing. Fi'lun madin, mabni, mabni, ala. What is at the end of the letter?
مبني على الفتح.
Yes. مبني على الفتحة على
فتحي.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking that, okay, Fatha, I think it need to be with the ta marbuta. Just Fatha. Yeah. So mabni ala fathati. Fatha. And failuhu mustatir, then you can add that. Failuhu mustatir. Because our eyes cannot see it.
This ta,
Takdiru huwa, no?
allamat ta in niswa is, I mean,
Yeah, Tayin Iswa we can see. Yeah, but that's not going to be, this is a marker. Yes, we can see that, okay, this is referring to here, but in grammar, a grammarian does not take it as a file of it. They say the file is mustatir for this.
file is mustatir, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the term basically.
So
We
Okay,
say
Ustad,
damir mustatir file takdiru huwa, no?
Taqdiru, yeah.
yeah, takdir business also comes in there.
Taqdir.
we are not
Taqdir.
ready yet for
I think
that.
this is long enough.
So Ustad, alal fathati, it's for the hiya version, right?
Takdiruhu huwa. Sorry, yeah, Marine?
Yeah, so alal fathati, it's for the allamat or for allama?
No, I'm talking about
Huwa version.
Fatah is allama.
Allam.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Okay, because it is ending on fatha, right?
Yeah. Yes,
So
yeah.
that's why they say Felun Madin Mabni alal Fatha Failuhu Mustatir Takdiruhu Huwa.
So we should add the taqdiruhu huwa too, Ustad.
Taqdir.
Yes, your takdir would shine if you say that.
Huwa. For allamat, we'll
But you
use
are my only teacher, Ustada, so so that's why, because others they have learned it, so I have not.
No, inshallah, if you say 3 times, it would be easy on your
Okay.
tongue. But you
Inshallah.
don't have to say every time, just you should know, okay, there is something exists in this way. All right. So you need to be familiar, because soon you are going to, if you're consulting any grammar book, then this is the thing they are going to say. So you should not be like worried, okay, what's going on, right? So this is what it is.
Okay, Jazakallah khair.
So let's say 3 times together. So Felun Madin, and we are talking about Allama over here, okay? So Allama, Felun Madin, Mabni ala Fatha, Failuhu Mustatir, Takdiruhu Huwa.
This mabni means.
Ustada, I have a question. If we said mustatir, so that means hidden, right? So why do we have to mention taqdiruhu huwa? Because if we
Yeah,
said
it is mustatir, but we are not saying that what is that? Is that whom, or is that nahnu, or what is that, right? So that's why we are saying that taqdiruhu huwa. It is referring to, it is estimated as huwa.
Okay. Jazakallah khair.
Yeah. So now you say it.
فعل ماضٍ مبني على الفتحة فاعله مستتر تقديره هو.
Yeah, see how it is hard? It's not hard. If you say 10 times at home, inshallah, you would be pro. Yes, someone was saying something.
Yeah, this mabni means like consistent, or it is like non-flexible mabni?
Mabni means fixed. It is fixed, not going to budge or change, right? Because we know that fi'l mudariya is not mabni, right? An, lan, likay, izan, hatta, or in, lam, lama, wal, falli, these haruf come, and what happened to fi'l mudariya?
Yeah, they are flexible.
Or majzoom, right? But can we do that to fi'l madi?
No.
No.
That's why we say fi'l madi mabni ala.
Mabni, yeah, like a non-flexible.
Yeah. Okay, now that was for allama. If it is allamat, we're gonna say fi'lun madin. Now this is mabni ala fatha or mabni ala what?
Which one, Ustada?
Allamat.
Allamat. Mabni ala sukoon.
Yes. Okay, so now over here you're gonna say mabni ala sukoon. Because it is always to be sukoon when it comes to here version.
Right.
Okay. So that's what we are referring to when we say mabni ala fatha or mabni ala sukun or whatever. And then we can say fa'iluhu mustatir taqdiruhu hiya. Okay, this is how we're gonna do to allamat.
Yeah.
So sister, is it fa'ila?
Fa'ilu, you mean we need to say fa'iluha here?
For allamat.
Yeah, we can say fa'iluha. Yeah, we can make this change. Jazakallah khairan kaseera. Okay, so now moving back to our business, and that was we were looking at allama. So what is the marker? That our middle root letter is going to have a shadda, right? So allama. And now we are moving to mudariya. Mudariya, alhamdulillah, is also going to be fixed. So allama always will be to allimu.
please
So our fail mudariya is going to start with dhamma, u sound. And now our middle root letter, which has shadda on it, it is going to have a kasra always when we are turning that into mudariya. And obviously our mudariya always end on dhamma sound. So this is how we differentiate from madi to mudariya, right? So allama.
Sister. Sorry, is it mudari'a or is it mudari'un? Mudari'.
When we are stopping on it, right? So we don't have to say mudari'un, fe'lun mudari'un. I can say fe'lun mudari', right? Mudari'un, fe'lun mudari'un. Yes. So fe'lun mudari'. But when we are just saying like in fluency, this is how it happens. Okay, so you allimu, right? So we have dhamma over here in the beginning. Why it is taking dhamma? Because yes.
Yeah, because the allama and has the shadda, so there are 4 letters. Fa,
Exactly.
and I mean ain, lam, lam.
Yeah, so that's why our mudariya always going to start with dhamma. So you allama, you allimu. And if I ask you, what is the wazn of you allimu? So how are we gonna figure out the wazn? You are going to put your fa, ain, and lam. Very good. So that would be yufa'ilu. Okay, so yufa'ilu. Very good. Alhamdulillah. And what would be the translation? Yufa'ilu or yu'allimu?
He is teaching.
He will teach or he's teaching.
He teaches.
Yeah, he teaches.
Or he will teach.
Or he will teach or he is teaching, right? So all 3 possibilities. Now, ta'aliman. What is the wazn of ta'aliman?
Taf'ilan.
We already did that, subhanallah, right? So that is taf'ilan, and that is the name of the bab. Okay, so bab taf'il is coming from there because this is the masdar. And it is always going to be, yes.
Are all the babs known by the masdar, yeah?
Exactly, yeah. Masdar comes first. Masdar is the mother, basically. Okay.
Without the mother, no children, eh?
Every word in Arabic comes from masdar. So masdar give birth to madi, mudariya, ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, and whatever. Okay, so that is ta'liman. And now fahuwa. So from that ta'liman, the one who is giving ta'lim, he is going to be called what?
Mu'allimun.
Subhanallah, right? And you see this is ism fa'il and it is starting with u.
Mu, yeah.
Mu, right? So it is always from family 2 to 10. I said that ism file is always going to start with mu. And now I said that we have 3 mus, right? 3 mus.
Yeah.
How we are going to differentiate which one is which? Alhamdulillah, we have way. What is the way?
The file is
Ism file has kasra. Ism maf'ul has fatha.
And zarf has fatha as well. So basically these two are overlapping.
Okay.
Okay, so ism maf'ul and ism zarf, they are overlapping, and the context can help us out. Which one is it? Is it ism maf'ul or is it ism zarf over here? Okay, but this is how we are going to differentiate. See, just one kasra difference and how you can change the things from ustad to student. Is that a small difference?
No.
Big.
You demoted the ustad.
And promoted the student.
Yeah, so that's why we need to be very careful. We need to be very careful. We cannot mess around with the ma, kasra or fatha in Arabic, because that makes huge difference. And especially when we are talking around the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or any Rasul or anything, right? That can be a big blunder. So that's why we need to be careful. So allama yu'allimu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allimun. Now I'm gonna ask you. Yes.
I just wanted to ask, you know what? Well, say, Ustad. Remember, Ustad was telling us the ism fa'il and the difference between the ism fa'il and ism maf'ul is ism fa'il. If you remember, is the mu'i and maf'ul is mu'a, so it's easy to remember.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Okay, now we are on the word sin, ba, and ha are our root letter. So let's do our first line with that. Who is ready?
Can I do it, Ustad?
Go ahead.
Sabbaha yusabbihu tasbihan fahuwa musabbihun.
Very good. Can you translate what is sabbaha?
He glorified. And then he glorifies. And tasbihan is glory.
Glorification.
And then fahuwa musabbihun is the one who does the tasbih.
Subhanallah.
Glorifier.
Yeah, we can say glorifier as well, right? So the one who do tasbih, it would be musabbihun. Subhanallah. Okay, so now bashara. Who wanna try?
Can I try?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, brother, you can go ahead.
Oh no, the sister wanted to go. It's okay.
Okay, Sister Rakshan, go ahead.
Yes, the word is farraqa. So it would be farraqa yufarriqu tafriqan fahuwa mufarriqun.
Perfect. Translation?
Farraqa, he differentiated. Yufarriqu, he is making a difference, or he will make a difference. Tafriqan is difference. Fahuwa, so he is the one who makes a difference. Mufarriqun.
Very good. Differentiator, we can, if you want to use just one word, so that could be differentiator. Subhanallah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Barakallahu fiki. Okay, now let's move on. So now we are, our next siga gonna be Madi Majhul, right? So Madi Majhul, we know that two sounds are prominent, U and E, right? So now that would become Ullima, right? So our middle root letter is always going to take a kasra over here. So Ullima, and then yu'allamu, because our mudariya majhul is u and a sound. Right? Everyone is clear?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
So that is yu'allamu. And what would be the translation for ulima?
He's being
He
He was taught.
He was taught.
Very good. He was taught. Okay, so someone taught him. We don't know who, but he was taught. And yu'allimu?
He's
He
being taught.
is being taught.
He is taught.
He's being taught.
He is being taught. Very good. And then taliman, we already know. Now, fahuwa mu'allamun. Now it is with the kasra, with the dhamma, right? So this is how we are going to differentiate between isam fa'il and isam maf'ul.
The one who is being taught.
Yeah, the one who is being taught. This is done too. Done too, right? The one who is being taught. That could be a student, right? Or anyone else, like whoever you are teaching something. So that is mu'allamun. Mu'allamun. Okay, now let's finish that, and inshallah we're gonna do a little practice then. Yes?
Student will be permanently taught and the other one will be taught maybe or maybe not, like.
No. Not permanently, because we are not talking about any
profession.
Okay, you are saying that we have file and then ism file, right? What's the difference? Basically, we are talking about this maf'ul, and then we have ism maf'ul.
Yes.
Right? So when we are talking about file or maf'ul in a jumla failure, that is one time act happening, right? That is the word of one time act. Right? That is something different. Now, when we say ism file or ism maf'ul, they are ism now.
Okay.
And they can play any role. They can be rafa, they can be the subject of the sentence, right? Or they can be the detail of the sentence. Or even they can be jar majroor.
Okay.
Right? So that is basically the difference between regular file, we say, and that was our nahu. Right? That was our nahu, and now we are talking about sarf part over here, and this is how you can just differentiate them.
Jazakallah.
Okay, so now let's finish it and then we can do a little bit practice. So now the Amar would be so easy, subhanallah. We need to be very thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this bab. So alim. So what happened? Just because we know that our fail Amar is going to be majzoom. Let's say we have the Anta version would be to alli, sorry, to allimu, right? Yeah. That is our Anta version. And now we need to make Amar. Can someone remind me the steps?
Drop the ta at the beginning.
Good.
Make it majzoom.
Hmm?
And then you can read it without it. So you keep it as it is. Otherwise, we would have to add the helper alif. But in this case, we don't need it.
Exactly. Subhanallah. See, life is easy. Right? So you're going to just put a spoon at the end and just drop this sign of Mudariya, and we are ready for our Amar. So Alim, what is the translation for Alim?
You teach.
You teach. Right? Oh, no, you teach. We are commanding.
Command is always with the second person.
Yeah, teach.
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 Yeah. You. Okay, so we are commanding someone.
Yeah.
Or suggesting someone. Or requesting someone. Right? So that
how you will come, it's only teach, no?
No, it's anta, right? the command is to somebody. So it's yes, Ustada said it's ta'allimu. So we change it to the command, so it's now alim. So we
Yeah,
drop
it is not. Yeah, exactly. It is not mudari anymore.
Okay, okay. This is Jasma. Jasma.
And
Okay.
and more so when you say teach, that person is in front of you. So that is the thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Muhatib.
Jazakallah khair.
So we are talking to someone and suggesting someone or commanding someone that go ahead, you need to do that, right? So you teach. We don't have Mudariya version over here now. Okay, so alim and then la tu'allim. That is our nahi, right? This is our
Do not teach.
nahi. We are forbidding.
Nahi.
Do not teach. And then mu'allamun.
This
Now,
this staff to alim, this staff for you?
Yeah, exactly. I think you guys need to brush up your amar and nahi.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, as I said,
la ulim.
Okay, look over here. Allama will become you allimu, right? Over here in our mudariya.
Yeah.
And what would be the anta version? So you just have, instead of ya, you're gonna have ta over here,
Okay.
right? So it is tuallimu. Now, what are the steps? For amar, we need to remove sign of mudariya, but not in nahi part.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Right? In nahi part, you need to just make it majzoom. And that's what we did over here. La tu'allim.
Jazakallah khair.
But that tells me that you guys are forgetting. Right? So allim, la tu'allim, and then zarf. What does zarf mean?
Place and time.
Place and
Time,
place.
Time and place.
Zarf could be two kinds, zaman and makan.
Makan.
Okay, zaman. What does zaman mean? We say
Time.
zaman.
Time.
Right? And place is
Place.
makan, place basically. So it could be both things. Muallamun would be time and place of teaching. Right? So time is like what time I'm teaching, morning time, evening time, right? Class time. And makan is where it could be masjid, it could be house, it could be school, it could be madrasa, right?
Yeah.
So muallamun. So you see that ism maf'ul and zarf, they are same. But inshallah, this is a huge difference, right, between their meanings. So context can help us out. Which one is which? Right? Inshallah. So now let's do some practice. So now we with sabbaha, we are going to do the whole sarf sagir. Let's see who is ready.
Inshallah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sabbaha yusabbihu tasbihan fahuwa musabbihun. Subbiha yusabbahu tasbihan fahuwa musabbahun. Then for the amar it would be sabbih, and for the nahi it would be la tusabbih, and for the zarf zaman makan it would be musabbahun.
Very good. So over here, to just make it like sound good and fluent, we say al amru minhu. Al amru minhu. What does that mean? Al amru minhu.
Command.
So amar minhu, from it.
From it, yeah.
Okay. So from it we are making amar, which is alim. Wa nahi anhu. Right? It's not hard to just memorize that part because it is gonna sound very like eloquent. Wa nahi anhu. Right? With nahi, we are using the preposition an. because they are married with it. When we are forbidding someone from something, we use an with it. Wa nahi anhu la tuallim.
Okay.
Wa zarfu minhu, again min. And zarf from it we are driving, which is muallamun.
Okay.
Okay, one more time. Can you say it? Al amru minhu.
Al amru minhu allim.
Hmm.
والنهي عنه لا تعلم
Hmm.
وظرف منه معلم.
Perfect. See, subhanallah. Beautiful. Okay, and translation, everyone knows. Okay, if I say muallamun, sorry, musabbahun, musabbahun, what would be the translation?
The one who is being glorified.
Musabbahun.
That's the
Yeah.
time.
Zarf could be the place where glorified, and it's the same. Ism maf'ul would be again the same.
Yeah, done. So that could be Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right?
Yes, the glorifier.
Okay, so we are glorifying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he gonna be musabbahun. Or even time and place, like morning azkar, evening azkar, we are doing in our house, right? So that place and time.
And we are the musabbihun.
We are the musabbihun. Very good. Yes. Alhamdulillah. May Allah make us among musabbihun. Okay, now let's do our word that is kasama. What is kasama mean? To
Is it to share?
Yes, to share. We say taqseem, right? The masdar would be taqseemun. So taqseem is like dividing someone, giving someone share, right? Okay, so let's try. Qasama, who is ready? Brother, you
I'm
want to
ready.
try?
Yeah, inshallah. Bismillah. قسم يقسم تقسيما فهو مقسم قسم يقسم تقسيما فهو مقسم الأمر منه قسم والنهي عنه لا تقسم وظرف منه مقسم.
Very good. And what would be the muqassamun translation?
Are you talking about the maf'ul or the dharf?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, مقسم, the اسم مفعول will be the one who has shared out, the one who has been shared. Oh gosh.
Yeah, exactly. For example, let's
It's a
say
strange translation, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's a strange translation.
Yeah, exactly. So muqassamun, the one who are getting the share, right?
Yes.
Those who are getting the share, they would be muqassamun. For example, let's some inheritance is being distributed.
Yes.
So the inheritant are gonna be muqassamun. Or the time and place.
So sister,
Mm-hmm.
you just mentioned the the inheritance, so that would be waratha or waritha, I think, yeah, waratha.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just giving example, right?
فهو مورث فهو مورث. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So the people who are getting some share, they would be muqassamun. And then muqassimun would be?
So sister,
the one who's sharing.
So would that mean you're the muqassimatun and we're the muqassimuna?
Exactly. Okay, so muqassimun would be the one who is sharing, subhanallah. Okay, beautiful. Yeah.
Excuse me. Can muqassamun be the thing which is being shared also?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing which is being shared and the person who's getting the share, both will be muqassimun?
Yeah, ism of fool can be a thing or it can be a person, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, in both ways, it's fine. Okay, so now let's see another word which could be kallama. Who wanna try this?
Kallama yukallimu takliman mukallimun
fahuwa
mukallimun kullima yukallimu
yukallamu
yukallamu takliman mukallamun
fahuwa mukallamun
كلم لا أنهي لا تكلم
ظرف में
تكلم
not to
مكلم
mukallamun. Very good. Okay, what is mukallimun? Translation.
مكلم the person that you talk to.
The person is speaking. You are mukallim right now.
Speaker.
Okay. Mukallimun, I am the speaker, and mukallamun, the one who I speak to.
Exactly. Yes, very good, mashallah. Barakallahu fiki. And what would be the meaning of kallim?
Kallim will be talk.
You are commanding someone.
Yeah.
So you are telling someone, you go ahead and speak.
I
or
see.
talk. Okay, you go and talk to
Telling
that
someone
person.
to talk. Okay.
Right? So that is kallim. And la tukallim mean?
Don't talk. I'm ordering someone, don't talk.
Yeah. You're forbidding someone. Very good. MashaAllah. Barakallah fiki. Okay, that was I think the rest you guys are going to write these. I would like to see even Sarf Kabir of it, not only Sarf Sawir. So yes, exactly. This is how you are going to be pro in it. Okay. So Sarf Sawir, Sarf Kabir, both Sabaha, these at least these 5-6 letters, you guys can take care of it. And now let's do some practice over here. Okay, so now our first word is Bashir, and
that's a command.
Look like technical issues again.
Yeah, I guess so. Ustada, we cannot hear you.
No sound, Ustada.
sorry, I got logged off. I think I need to share the screen again.
Oh, we can see it, Ustada.
Oh, you have screen? Okay, perfect. This will stop at the screen. Okay, now cancel. Oops.
Screen नहीं आ रही सदा जी.
Yeah, no, yeah, just went. Okay. Okay. So, mutahharatun. What is the jazar?
Tahara.
Very good. Ta, ha, and ra. And now we are familiar with sarf sawir, right? So is that ism or fail?
Ism.
How do we know?
Starting with the mu and ending on a tanween.
Perfect. So this is an ism, right? And if it is ism, so subhanallah, we have only 4 sigas to look into, right?
Yes.
What 4 siga we need to look into?
Ism file, ism maf'ul, ism zarf, and masdar.
Perfect. Does it look like masdar?
No, it's no.
Because it is starting with mu, right? So only 3 options left. Right? Exactly. 3 options only. And now we can look to figure it out which one is it. Right? We are going to look at the middle root letter. And middle root letter having a fatha over here, which is going telling us that it could be some maf'ul or zarf. Right? These 2 options we have, subhanallah. So this is how you are going to figure it out whenever you come across any word. So that now give me the wazn of it.
Mufa'alun. Mufa'alatun.
Very good. Mufa'alatun. So mufa'alatun. Very good. Okay, and sarf sawir.
So that would be
طاهر.
Yeah, tahara.
تطهيرا. طهر يطهر تطهيرا فهو مطهر. طهر يطهر تطهيرا فهو مطهر. الأمر منه طهر والنهي عنه لا تطهر وظرف منه مطهرة.
وظرف منه
مطهر.
Yeah, that is feminine version, right? But
sorry. Just realized.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay, very good. MashaAllah, barakallahu. Okay, now everyone is clear on that, right?
Yes, alhamdulillah. So Salah, the Bashir is the command, right? The first one?
It has a kasra, and kasra, Bashir should be
No, it should not have. This is a typo. Okay, either it should be either it should be Bashara, or since it is taking kasra over here, so we can take as a Bashir, and it says over here command.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a typo. Now Ajjala.
Ajjala yu'ajjilu ta'jilan fahuwa mu'ajjilun. Ujjila yu'ajjalu taj'ilan fahuwa ta'jilan fahuwa mu'ajjalun. And then al-amru minhu ajjil, and wanahi anhu la tu'ajjil, wa zarfu minhu mu'ajjalun.
Very good, mashallah. What is ta'jilan mean?
Ta'jilan is that's the master.
Hurrying.
Hurrying.
Speed. Yes.
Speed. Yeah.
Yeah, speeding, rushing.
Hurrying, yeah.
Right, hurrying. So, and that is not liked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? When we are rushing on something, there is no quality in that kind of thing. So that's why.
وكان الإنسان عجولا.
Exactly. Subhanallah, yeah. Ajula, that is basically isam mubalgha. Right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, wow, how true it is. Subhanallah. And that is, I need to confess over here, sometimes this is me when I need something to do, subhanallah.
It's everybody, sister, not just you.
Yeah. Everybody's like that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is ajala. Okay, tajil, like rushing or hurrying for something. Yeah. Okay, now what would be mu'ajjilun?
Mu'ajjilun will be the one.
Ism
Yeah,
fa'il.
Ism fa'il, the one who is rushing.
yeah, the one who's rushing.
Okay, the insan.
The Russia.
Yeah, the rusher. Very good. Yes. Okay, so now moving on. Nusabbihu, and that is Fe'lun Madin, Fa'iluhu. Huwa over here.
Yeah, فعل ماض مبني على الفتحة فاعله مستتر تقديره هو.
Wow, subhanallah, Marine. I'm very proud of you.
Would you please repeat why we label it as a taqdeeru?
Okay, we just discussed over here.
Taqdeeru means estimated, no?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, when we are talking about what was the word? What was the just that word?
Ajala.
Ajala, okay. So, Sister Reshma, Ajala, this is our Hua version, right? And what is the Huma version for that?
Ajala.
Ajala, right? And if I ask you, where is the file in Ajala? What should be your answer?
Alif.
Alif, right? This alif of Tasniya is basically the file, right? So, but in Ajala, do you see any file?
No.
No. So that's why they are saying that the file is mustatir and taqdiruhu huwa. If we know that, okay, huwa is in there, but our eyes are not able to see anything extra, right? So that's why this term is used for huwa and hiya version. Even though in hiya we see ta over there, but they say this ta is not the file. Rather it is tanisiya, like ta of femininity. Okay, make sense?
यानी अंदाजा लगाना तकदीर यानी अंदाजा लगाना.
Yeah, takdir mean it is estimated
Supposed to be.
or it is estimated, or we can say
supposed to be.
Yeah, supposed to be. Yeah, supposed to
it
be.
It is the luck. I mean, it is the luck of him or whatever. Luck of it. I mean, taqdeer, that's what we usually say. That's your luck.
This takdir is our Urdu version, but over here this is not takdir. Ye bechare
It might be estimation.
Yeah.
Assumption.
और ये जो label.
Yeah,
और ये जो
assumption.
label है.
Assumption and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, assumption. Yes. Yes.
One more दोस्त है. मबनी अलल फथी ये सिर्फ हमें हुआ और हिया वर्जन के लिए यूज होते हैं मादी में.
Not even here.
Sorry, for huwa only.
Mabni ala fatha. You're gonna look at the last letter, right? If whatever harka has last letter, you're gonna say mabni on that, basically. Because when we have Allah, let's say Allamu we have, right? So you're gonna say Fe'lun Madin Mabni ala what?
Mabni ala sukun. Allah sukun.
वाव सुकून है तो इसका कुछ नाम होगा मुझे पता नहीं है.
Yeah, mabni ala sukun we're gonna say over here as well.
Even for fa'alat, no? Even for fa'alat, no? Mabni ala sukun.
Which one?
Fa'alat, lat.
Yeah,
version.
Allamat, yeah. Mabni ala sukun.
हिया के लिए जो आएगा ना?
Yeah, हिया के लिए, yes. So they are all mabni ala sukun. Then what else? Okay, allamat, allamata. So now allamata, what are you gonna say over here?
مبني على ألف
مبني على
Fatha.
ألف فتح
Fatha.
Okay, because this ta has fatha. Alif does not have any haraka, so we are not going to count alif.
So actually the taqdiruhu is going to tell us if it's like hiya or whom or...
We are not saying taqdiruhu for this whom version. Why not? Because
oh yeah, it's not
obviously clear.
Yeah, it's not hidden.
It's only for huwa and hiya.
Yeah, taqdiruhu is only for huwa and hiya. Okay.
Alhamdulillah, clear.
Yeah.
The whole
Alhamdulillah.
thing, you don't have to repeat file.
Yeah, exactly. Inshallah, I will go more in detail, inshallah, whenever we have some extra time during the class. So we can go through this concept again.
Oh my God, there is more detail than this one?
The rest of them no taqdeer. Only two have taqdeer.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna go all 14 sigas and I can tell you where is what, like how we are going to say that in proper Arabic terms. That's what I meant.
Okay, good.
Okay, now let's see over here. So I'm doing randomly because we won't be able
I can
to
do kazaba, kazabu.
Okay, yeah, but I'm saying that I'm not going to do everything over here because it gonna be a lot
Too
of
much.
hours, right? So we're gonna do few of them together, and rest, inshallah, you guys can take care. And now let's say we are saying kazabu. Okay, go ahead.
Kazabu, kazabu. This is a fail madi. Hum. First, we will bring it to the huwa form. That is kaf, za, anba, kazaba. When we put it in allama family, it will be kazaba. Kazaba means to deny. So kazaba yukazzibu takziban fahuwa mukazzibun. इसका पैसिव होगा सेकंड लाइन कुज़्ज़िबा युकज़्ज़िबु तकज़ीबन मुकज़्ज़बुन इसमें
फहुवा मुकज़्ज़बुन
फहुवा मुकज़्ज़िबुन वल अम्रु मुकज़्ज़बुन मुकज़्ज़बुन अल अम्रु मिन्हु कज़्ज़िब ला वन्नाही अनहु ला तुकज़्ज़िब ला तुकज़्ज़िब
لا
تكذب والظرف منه مكذب.
Very good. والظرف منه مكذب. Very good. And then since it has shadda in the beginning, right? So with our eyes closed, we can tell that this is Bab Taf'il, family 2, or you can say Allama family, whatever you would like to say, right? And then how we are going to label this kazabu? Failun.
Oh, failun. Failun madin. Failun madin. Fa'ilahu mabni ala fatha. Mabni ala fatha.
How it is ala fatha? How?
This is, I mean, we are talking about kazaba, fail madin.
We are talking about this over here, right?
What? Sorry?
We are talking about kazabu over here. So it does not have fatha. So failun madin mabni ala sukun because waw has sukun.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
And fa'iluhu hum.
Fa'iluhu. Not mustatir, not taqdiruhu.
No, not that.
So many.
Why not? Why not? Because I can see that. So I do not go and find his taqdeer, okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I can see that, right? So that's why you're gonna say failun madin mabni ala fatha mabni ala sukun, sorry, and failuhu hum. That's it. And if I ask you where is the file, you're gonna say wow of Jama, basically the file of it.
Right. Everything is obvious here. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, and one more thing. Now, since we are on the topic, we are saying the mir mustatir, right? What is Damir Mustatir?
Which is hidden.
Hidden. Taqdiruhu
embedded pronoun.
Huwa or hiya version.
Yeah.
Right. And the opposite of it is Damir Bariz. What does Bariz mean?
But obvious.
Zahir hona. Zahir.
Zahir. Yeah, we have the ayah in Quran Pak. Falamma barazu. Right? Falamma barazu. Jalut and Jalut and the army fighting with Bani Israel were fighting, right? So falamma baradu, when their army exposed to them, like they were in front of each other, right? So baris means something exposed, something we can see, right, in front of us. So for this whom, this waw over here, this basically the mir baris we can call.
The mir baris.
Baris. Okay. So the mir mustatir and the mir baris.
So Ustad, that will be فعل ماض مبني على السكون فاعله بارز هم.
Failuhu hum and huwa baris or whatever, or you can say failuhu damir baris.
Okay.
Something like that. You can just if you want to add, you can add.
Okay.
But I'm giving you just because you're gonna come across something like that, and then you're gonna be like gabrified, right?
Waw will not be the damir, right? Waw is my file है इसका. It is a file, but waw is the damir. Will you label it as damir?
Yeah, the wow of Jama, and this is basically the file, and that is basically you can call it like a damir baris, because it is referring to whom, right?
It is home, right. By that sign, right.
So that is basically damir,
Home,
right?
Yeah. So the mere inside it is home. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is home, not just wow. Yeah, this is the mere.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so this is how it works. And then one more thing, yuzabbihuna. Now, what are the root letters?
Zabaha.
Right, and then we can see Shadda over here, which is referring that, okay, this is my Bab Tafil family too, right? And then I can see that, okay, this is starting with Anita beginning, right? It has ending noon. So that is basically my Mudaria version.
Yeah.
And then in Mudaria version, I see Waw Noon, which is referring to whom, right? Why whom? Because this Ya beginning. If it is Ta beginning, then?
Antum.
Antum, right?
Yeah.
So now, we know that Mudaria could be how many versions? Mudaria could be how many versions, ladies?
14 conjugations.
No. I am not talking about sigas. I'm talking about Mudaria's version.
Mudari and Majhul.
Active and passive.
Okay, you know, Madi, we say it is Mabni.
Mabni, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
It does
yeah.
not have
Mansub and
Mansub
Majzoom.
or Majzoom version, but Mudaria has them.
Yeah.
So how many version of Fail Mudaria? 3 version. 3.
Sorry.
Three.
Original,
We have
lightest.
Marfu, we have Marfu, we have Mansub, and we have Majzoom. So 3 version. So whenever you see the regular version, there is another way to say the whole thing. That is basically gonna say, how do I know this is Marfu version, not Majzoom or not Mansub version?
If it is a full form,
Rafa.
yuzabbihuna. It's a
Huna.
conjugation.
Because noon is present over here.
Yeah.
Because noon is present over here. If I remove this noon, Can you
That would
say
be,
this is Rafa Marfu version of Fi'l Mudari'a?
no, that would be majzoom.
Right? Either it could be majzoom or mansoob.
Yeah, or mansoob.
Right? So basically this noon is telling us that this is marfu. So that's why sometimes you're gonna see that saying Fi'lun Mudari'un, Fi'lun Mudari'un, Marfu'un, Bi Sabuti Noon. What is B mean? Because of. Sabut mean presence.
Presence of noon.
Bi Sabuti Noon. Subhanallah.
Oh, subhanallah. So that's a lot to remember.
One by one. I'm not saying memorize everything. These things, inshallah, we will keep repeating, okay? So even you were sleeping, you will be saying these things. So don't worry about it. And your husband gonna move you and say, are you okay? What's going on?
I know, Ustad.
Inshallah. Okay, so this is how basically I'm enjoying that. Alhamdulillah. You should enjoy as well.
Alhamdulillah, Ustad, we're just kidding.
Don't worry about the terms, okay?
No,
Yeah.
you are enjoying, but we are suffering.
No.
That will be later on. Enjoyment will be later on.
No, inshallah. So from now on, we will say every time these terms, and inshallah, they will become second nature for you, okay? So don't worry about it, inshallah.
Excuse me, can we go through number 25? Al-Mustakhiri.
25. Al-Mustakhiri. Yes. So what about it? What do you think? So we have mu beginning, right? Yes. And then what is our middle root letter? Ha, which is having a kasra. So that means it is ism.
File.
It's file, yes.
But the last letter also has kasra.
Yeah, so they just put it. Let's say maybe we have some harfu jar over here before it.
Yeah, it's some file can be nasab, marfu or majrur.
Exactly.
Over here it's majrur.
Exactly.
It depends upon what role it's playing.
Yeah, if I put ba over here, if I put fi over here, so what is going to happen to this ism? Is that ism?
Yes.
Has al, right? So this is an ism. And now I told you guys that ism file or ism maf'ul, right? Do not confuse them with the other file or maf'ul. The other file is always going to be a doer, and that is always going to be rafa in status, right?
Yeah.
It is always going to be rafa. Our file can never be mansoob or majroor.
Yes, yes.
But ism file is an ism. It could be anything. It could be a doer, it could be a detail, or it could be a jar majroor fragment. Okay?
Ustad, which day are your classes?
Every day. Just joking. Okay, we have Sarf class on Saturday, and right after, oh my goodness, right 11:30 I have another class which is very basic Medina book and grammar. And then on Sundays we have advanced Nahab.
What time on Sunday, sister?
Sunday same time 8:30.
8:30.
Yes.
Yeah, 8:30 Eastern time.
Yeah.
Is this Pakistani time or what?
Pakistani time will be 6:30 p.m.
You are sitting in this class. When did you join this class? What time?
About
same
2
time
o'clock.
on Sunday. Same time.
No, I'm from the UK. Are you from the UK, anyone?
No, we are in the US and Canada.
It's 1 o'clock.
Oh, I'm in UK.
It's 1 o'clock in UK.
Oh,
1
wow.
o'clock.
Right now it's 10:15, so you can calculate.
Yeah.
Allah.
So
So
this
tomorrow.
class,
Tomorrow.
I saw you joining this class in the beginning, right? So same
Me?
time tomorrow, yeah. Same time tomorrow we have our advanced Nahav.
Okay. Jazakallah khairan.
Why? Okay, anything else regarding this thingy?
We should just do.
Sarf Saghir, Sarf Kabir. Sarf Kabir, you want to discuss today?
No, not today. Ustada has
Okay,
enough.
okay, I think we need to end over here, but inshallah we are going to continue with that because we are not able to finish this bab yet because we need to see what are the impact of this bab, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we did not discuss yet. So inshallah we are going to continue next class as well with this bab, but during the weekdays, I really want you to at least attempt this thingy. Okay, so I gave you 5-6 words. You are going to do Sarf, Kabir, and Sawir. Okay, and you guys need to find out what sigar this exercise we were doing, right? So that would be wonderful practice, and inshallah we are going to continue next Saturday with the same bab, inshallah. So with that, we end our session. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim. Wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa zikril hakim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Wa nastaghfiruka wa nastaghfiruka wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna. وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Sister, can I ask one question?